one.
Hello, welcome to this new tutorial where we're gonna dig a little bit deeper into Ionic project structure. Let's walk through the anatomy of an Ionic app. Inside of the folder that was created, we have a typical Cordova project structure where we can install native plugins and create plugin and create platform-specific project files. Gonna first browse the src folder and open the index.html. src index.html is the main entry point for the app. Though its purpose is to set up scripts, CSS include and bootstrap, or start running our app, we won't spend much of our time in this file. For your app to function, Ionic looks for the Ion app tag in your HTML. In this example, we have Ion app. It should be here. There you can see it. There is an Ion root component and where the app will be loaded. It is within the Ion app tags. And there is the following script near the bottom. These scripts are all generated by the build system, so no need to worry about them. Inside of the src directory, we find our code. This is where most of the work for the Ionic app will take place. When we run Ionic serve, our code inside of src is transpiled into the correct JavaScript version that the browser understands, currently ES5. That means we can work at a higher level using TypeScript, but compiled down to the older form of JavaScript that the browser needs. Secondly, there's this folder called app and the file named app.module.ts, which is the entry point for our app. Near the top of the file, we should see this code at ng module, declarations, imports, bootstrap, providers, export class, app module. Every app has a root module that essentially controls the rest of the application. This is very similar to ng app from the Ionic 1 and Angular JS. This is also where we bootstrap our app using Ionic Bootstrap. In this module, we are setting the root component to my app. In src/app/app.component.ts, this is the first component that gets loaded in our app, and typically it's an empty shell for other components to be loaded into. In app.component.ts, which is here, we're setting in this module, we're setting the root component to my app. In src app/app.component.ts, this is the first component that gets loaded in our app, and typically it's an empty shell for other components to be loaded into. In app.component.ts, we're setting our template to src/app/app.html. You can see this here at component template URL. So let's take a look there. Let's go into src/app/app.html. Here's the main template for the app in src/app/app.html. You got the code here. In this template, we set up an Ion menu to function as a side menu and then an Ion nav component to act as the main content area. The Ion menu's content property is bound to the local variable content from our Ion nav, so it knows where it should animate around. Next, let's see how to create more pages and perform basic navigation. I'll see you in the next part of these Ionic tutorials. Thank you for following up.